Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. Today I will show you how to write your very first Python program using Visual Studio Code. By the end of this video, you will have your first Python codes running on your computer. So now let's get started. So as you see my screen of the laptop, I already opened my VS Codes. So if you don't have VS Codes, you can download it from Google by using code.visualstudio.com. So you can download the file and install it in your computer. Once it is already installed in your computer, then you also need to download Pythons and install it in your computers. You can also download Pythons from pythons.org. That's the website. You can also go and download it and install it in your computer. So once it is installed in your computer, you can check your terminals to check whether Python is already being installed. So how to do that in your terminals? You can use your command line cmd, you run it and type pythons /versions. You will see which versions is been installed in your computer. So from there, let's open our VS Codes. As you see in my screens, I have already opened my VS Codes. So our task for this tutorial, I want to teach you and show you how you can write your very first Python's programs. Now to begin with, now let's go to our files. We create our own file of Pythons so that we can able to write our codes. So now let's move our cursor. As you see, this is my main folder, which is going to be reflects where my sub files will be saved on that big folder. So now let's click on files. This is new files. All these are some components where you can be interacting in your VS Codes. So here you have files, here you have new folder. So what we interested is to create a file. So now let's click a file. So now I'm going to name it as hello. Sorry, let me use capital letter. Hello.py. Enter. Good. So now it means we have already created our file and we already name it as .py. It means that .py is a file extension of a Python. So what it does, it helps our compilers to able to understand the code we are writing is a Python's programs to be able to compile it to run to give out the output. So here, as you see here, if you want, you can just close it. But what we need, we want to write our programs in hello py in our that folder. So now the program I want you to write as a beginner of a learner. So let's write print. We open our parentheses now, and we also have to write our double quotations. Hello world. Sorry, let me put it in capital. Now hello, I put comma, world, and exclamation mark. Good. So as you see here, we have already write our first programs in Python. So let's try and run it to check whether our code is already being intact. So you can also use it from these components, where you can also use a shortcut, Control plus Alt plus N. As you are learning, you are a beginner of this, I recommend you to be familiar with these features first, so that you can also memorize the shortcut. So the shortcut of running a programs in VS Code, just press the Control plus Alt plus the N key, which is totally going to run it faster for you. So now let's run our program and see. Now let's click. Wow, congratulations. You see here, this is our output. It means we have already written our first program's code, and it also been it also been correct and accepted, and our compile able to understand it. So wow, I just want to say congratulations. You have just written and run your very first Python's programs. So a few quick tips. Always, whenever you do this, like writing your code, just press Ctrl plus S so that your code will be saved directly to your file. So if you want also, there is another symbols where I will show you so that when you're familiar, this symbol you see here, the hashtag symbol, is for comments. So let's comment our first program in Python. So these are comments where whatever you write in your code, it will explain to you what do you mean about this. So if you want to make a comment, you have to use this symbol of hashtag. Now, what if you don't put it there? It means everything the compiler will not understand it. It will put red and yellow lines on the line. But the moment you put this hashtag, it will tell the compiler this is not part of my code. It is just explaining why I want this thing so that as a somebody who don't have any clue about programming will automatically know this particular line explain this. So that's it for today's tutorials. You know, you now know how you write and run your first Python's programs. Congratulations in VS Code. If you if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comments below. Thanks for watching and happy codings. Looking for more tutorial ahead. See you. Bye for now.